Hi guys, this is Sadik from Dodgen.com, and in this video, we'll show you how to fix an error has occurred while updating the device software error message in the download mode on any Samsung phone. So as of now, my phone is stuck in the download mode and I cannot access the OS, and as you could see, just showing this error message. If I try to restart or boot my phone to the OS, I will again come back to this error message. So in this video, I'll show you how to fix this issue. Do keep in mind that this will wipe off all the data from your phone. There is no other way out. So if you haven't taken the backup before the issue first appeared, then there is no other way out to recover the data. If that's well and good, then let's get started. So first and foremost, you will have to install the Samsung USB drivers on your PC. This is the official USB drivers and required by your PC so that your PC is able to read the phone in download mode. So get hold of the exe file of the drivers and install them onto your PC. Once you have installed them, right click on the Windows icon and choose Device Manager. Then expand the USB section or the port section or the other device section, and make sure that your phone is showing as Samsung Mobile USB. It should be something along the following lines: Samsung Mobile USB CDC composite device. If that's well and good, it should be either in the USB section or the port or the other device section. If that's well and good, then now you will have to download the Odin software. This is required to flash the firmware onto our phone. So get hold of the Odin tool from here and extract them onto your PC. Upon extraction, you will get the following 4 files. Once that is done, you will now have to get hold of the Samsung stock firmware for your phone. There exist 2 methods of doing so, either via the Freesia tool or using the SAMFW website. As of now, in the current state, it's recommended that you use the SAMFW website, because in the Freesia tool, it will ask you a few information which you might not be able to give because you cannot access the OS. For example, in case of auto mode, it requires your phone to boot to the OS, which is not possible. And in case of manual mode, it will ask you for your phone IMEI number, which most of you might not be aware of. So you may skip the Freesia tool method and go with the SAMFW website. Simply go to the website, type in your phone name or the phone model number, which in my case is SMG781B. Then you have to choose the INS code, which is the region. So in our case, it's India INS. So let me choose that. And from here, you may download the latest firmware. This is the latest build in my case. So get hold of the firmware file, and once you have got the firmware, it will be in a zip format. Simply extract the zip file, and you will then get the following firmware files: the CSC, Home CSC, CP, AP, and BL. So we will now have to flash these files in via the Odin tool. So launch the Odin via the exe file. You will get a warning. Click on OK. Then after that, click on the BL button and go to the extracted firmware folder and choose the BL file. Click open. After that, wait for a few seconds. Then click on AP. Choose the AP file and click open. Now it might take up to around 20-25 seconds for the AP file to be loaded. It is quite a large file, so give it around half a minute. And so let's just wait for a file to be loaded, and after that we have to load the CP and the CSC file. So let's wait for a few more seconds, and this additional time frame is completely normal and nothing to worry about. Let's just wait for the Odin tool to load the file. In the meantime, make sure that your phone is being shown here in the Odin tool as COM port. Likewise, in the log also it should show as added, which signifies that your Odin tool is able to read the phone in the download mode. So if that's well and good, you could now also see that we also have the AP file. Then click on CP and load the CP file. Finally click on CSC and choose the CSC. We have to choose the CSC and not the home CSC because we want to do a format data. You might not be able to escape without doing a format data. That is why we have chosen the CSC file. Once all the files have been loaded, go to option and make sure to check mark auto reboot and F reset time. Finally click on start, and the flashing will now begin, and it will take up to a few minutes for the flashing to get complete. So let's just wait for that to happen. So guys, the flashing is now complete, and as soon as that happens, you will get a pass message. And in my case, the flashing took around 4 minutes. It might be a little bit more or less in your case. That's completely normal. Moreover, the first boot up will take up some additional time frame. Again, this is completely normal because the OS is being set up from scratch and our phone has undergone a reset. In some cases, your phone might now boot to the stock recovery, and it will ask you to do a format data. So in that case, simply use the volume key to highlight the factory data reset or the format data, and press the power key to confirm, and only then will you be able to boot to the OS. So in our case that might not be the case because we have already flashed the CSV file, and by flashing the CSV we have already done a format data. But if you use the home CSV, then it might ask you to do a format data once again via the stock recovery. So you could take any of these two approaches, the easier of which is to simply flash the CSV file, but in any ways whatsoever you cannot skip a format data. That is a compulsory, you will have to do so. So now let's wait for the phone to boot up, and after that we could set up and carry out the required task. So let me just show you that my phone is about to boot to the OS, which will signify that the process has been done successfully. You may now also close the Odin tool and unplug your phone from the PC. As you could see, all the threads are done. The flashing is complete as well. So let's just wait for a few more seconds. And to rectify this issue, this is the only way out. Apart from that, there isn't any other fix. You cannot use any other third-party tool or any fastboot command to get the job done. Simply flashing the stock firmware will only do the job, and you will lose all the root and any custom mod or a custom recovery if you had beforehand. You will have to then carry out all this task once again. It's just that if your phone had an unlocked bootloader, it will remain unlocked. But apart from that, the custom recovery, the root, the kernel SU, everything will be gone. With that said, as you could see, we are now inside the OS. So the flashing has been done successfully. And guys, on that note, I round off this video. If you have any queries with regard to any of the steps, do let me know in the comment section. And thanks a lot for watching.